Hello. Hi there. Good day, good people. I'm confused. And you're confused too. Why is everybody talking about they can't believe the royal family said such things, or they can't believe they had no idea there was racism in the royal family? Are you mad? Stop talking nonsense. Stop talking utter, complete and utter nonsense, alright? Cut the crap out. You did know. You did know. Okay? At the end of the day, the queen walks around with a crown on her head. Them jewels in the crown, where do they come from? From Africa. Who did they pay for those jewels in the crown? No damn body. Okay? Don't tell me you didn't know they was racist. Don't say that. Don't say that. You did know. Or maybe you just forgot. But I'm here to remind you. Okay? I'll remind you. Now, let's remember. This is Harry and Meghan. Don't worry, y'all gonna make it, okay? We got you lot up in our prayers, okay? Y'all gonna be alright. Shit. Now, at the end of the day, now look, I'm not hungover, but I didn't really get enough sleep last night, so I got to keep these on right now. Ciao. And I lost my eyelashes. Fuck. Sorry. I had a shower, took them off, washed my face because I thought I'd taken them off last night. And then I washed them, like to peel all the glue off and stuff or whatever, so, And then I went upstairs in my room and I didn't bloody know where I put them. They just disappeared somewhere. Anyway, I'm sure so it will turn out somewhere. Yeah, I looked on the bottom of my feet already to see if they got stuck on there, You're looking for that random caterpillar looking thing. But no. Anyway, I get some more. I got my own eyelashes. But anyway, that's beside the point. Shit, that's another story for another day. Right. Let's not forget. This is the son of Diana. Okay? Rest in peace, Lady Di. Okay, she was one of the only royals that I ever gave a shit. Oh, I'm in London, yeah. I'm born and raised in London, but I used to live in the States for some time as well. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, baby. Team, bitches. But anyway, Armand Wiggins. This is you. What do you mean you never knew England was racist? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Shit. Right now, let's not forget when Lady Di did leave this planet, there was a lot of speculation. She was going out with Dodi, who was the son to what's his name, Mr. Al Fayed, yeah, who owns the Harrods store, yeah, big store. Is it Harrods he owns? Harrods. Well, one of them big shops. I think it's Harrods. A big, major, very rich and well-to-do shop in the heart of this town in England, in London, yeah? Major box. You don't go shopping there unless you got some moolah. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's good enough to be in the country and bring business and money in the country and everything, but he wasn't good enough to have a legal, proper situation here. It's like, nah, you still not a citizen, motherfucker, okay? Excuse my language. Anyway, and so she was going out with his son, and rumor had it that she was pregnant with his son, who would have been, basically their family is Muslim, So even then, that's rumor, quote unquote, they say allegedly she was done away with because the future king of England could not be seen to be having a brother who was mixed race, Okay? Now you need to look this up. Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up, baby. Okay? Shit, I would lie to you. I kid you not. But anyway, back to nowadays. And next thing, what do you mean? You never knew? Not just a quick Prince Philip. Prince Philip. I mean, who else? I can't believe it. You lot need to look up Prince Philip, yeah? Look up his most famous sayings, yeah? I'm sure they don't even let him go anywhere anymore because every time he opens his mouth, he offends some race of people somewhere, yeah? So look, just stay in hospital, yeah? Hush your mouth. Keep your lips on this one, yeah? So it's deep. Well, I don't understand. You didn't know. The sugarcane industry, England's wealth, is no different from the wealth of America, built on slave labor. All these cities and stuff. Oh, in the town, yeah, you have to pay something called the congestion charge to go into the city, yeah? The city that my ancestors died and gave up blood, sweat, and tears to make. We have to pay extra to go into that part of town. Why? You're not getting nothing. The streets are not paved with gold over there and shit, but you just got to pay if you want to go in that area, okay? First they said, oh, it's just going to be a little trial thing. We're not really going to charge you. We're just going to try this out because we want to minimise the amount of traffic that's down there, and we want people who don't really have any business down there not to go down there. So first I think it was like £5 a day and stuff like that. That's like $5 a day to go into the city. Then it got raised up, then it got raised up, then it got jacked up, then it got draped up. Brethren, it's all a £15 a day. What if you work down there? Yeah, imagine you got a job there and it's £15 per day to drive down there. Yeah? And if you don't pay it, oh, you will be getting a letter in the mail, baby. And then it will be way more money than that, yeah, because they're obviously going to punish you, yeah. So I don't understand when people are saying like they didn't know England was racist. England is your mother. England is America's mother. Did you not know that? So all the Black Lives Matter thing, don't think it's just America. You do know that we were supporting you worldwide. Why? Because racism is blinking everywhere, unfortunately. Yeah? England is what the mother of racism. Stop the bullshit. Yeah? What's the next thing again? I didn't really make no points and everything, but last night, this is one of the reasons why I couldn't even go to sleep last night, because I was just entrenched in God. I was like, what are you talking about? Piers Morgan. Oh my God, man. Make my skin itch, man. What is your problem? Actually, I'm so glad that you come at it in this way, because the very manner in which you speak, Piers, it just kind of just highlights and you prove our point. Your dismissive attitude to this woman's claims. You're basically calling her a liar. He called her a liar? No sense. How dare you? Hey, you was not in her shoes. You do not know what she went through. And how dare you try to minimize what she's been going through for months and months and actually a couple of years now. Now, it's bad enough to be lonely, but to be in a household filled with people, and at a time where it really should be the happiest days of your life, because you're living with your loved one, you just found sweet love, and he's a prince, he'll sweep you off your feet, and it should be the happiest moments of her life. But no. The British tabloids would not allow her a moment. And it's not just the tabloids, because at the end of the day, the tabloids do their thing, yeah? Obviously, they want a story, they want it to be salacious and juicy and whatnot. But at the end of the day, you can't say certain things about certain people in the royal family without Elizabeth getting, you can't do it. You will get punished differently, quietly, on the side. You know what I'm saying? Your job will get mashed off. All of a sudden, you ain't got no job no more. Or your kid's school, all of a sudden, your kid's getting all trouble at school and fling out of the school. And you can't do it. You can't just say what you want. So at the end of the day, they did allow the media to have free reign and say what the hell they wanted to say about her. You understand? If it was other members of the royal family, they wouldn't have had it. They would not have had it. And it seemed like they was perfectly content to just be digging at her, and she must just stay there and take it. No. I'm so glad you got your American roots, girl, because what would you do? And I'm so glad that Diana left them some money so they could haul ass. Do you know what I'm saying, blood? No, this shit, it's gone too far. Back to you, Piers. Just the way you are so dismissive about it, you are a prime example of how white supremacy gets to thrive. Yes, because even you're having these interviews, you're talking with different representatives from different parts like Los Angeles, California, Trisha Goddard, and all these different people, and like you were just speaking over everyone. Why do you do that? Because in your mind, and in the minds of people who benefit from white supremacy, it's fine for them to railroad everyone. And we don't have to believe that. Well, I refuse to believe that they're racist. Don't nobody care what you believe. What you believe makes no difference to the reality, brethren. Do you understand what I'm saying? It makes no difference to the reality. But you refuse to believe. Don't nobody give a damn what you believe. Shoot. Anyway, like I was saying, so dismissive of it. You cannot speak for someone's experience because you have not experienced it. And number one, you were saying, oh, it depends on how it was said, yeah? The statement about Archie's collar and whether or not he was going to be receiving security. Has that question of security come up with any other of the royal children? No, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait. I will wait. No, it never came up with none of the children before. None of them. It never came up. It was never a question. Why? Because they're all white. Yes? This is the first time security for a brand new royal baby has ever come into question. And what's the only difference? This baby has a few drops of black blood. Good Lord, man. God forbid. Black blood? Good Lord, man. It's the end of the world. Good God Almighty. Piers, you are on my nerves. You're really on my nerves. You do not represent England. You represent an old fuddy-duddy, stuffed shirt, old-fashioned idea of what you wanted England to be. England has never been a land of lords and ladies. Let's get it right, yeah? Let's be real. Let's be real. Yes, fairy tale stories and once upon a time and a long, long time and a long lost. Yeah. The language is great. It sounds good. It sounds really whatever. But the reality is very different, isn't it? This is not a kingdom. This is not a queendom. The queen don't give a shit about us. As a matter of fact, I would like to say the reason why Harry was the only one, even before he married, before he had anything to do with Meghan, before I even knew Meghan Markle's name or that she existed, yeah, even from him growing up, he has been the only royal since his mother passed that I've ever really given two shits about. Do you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not saying I dislike the rest of them, but they do nothing for me. They have no character. They're just like plastic dollies in a plastic box. Do you know what I mean? They're unattainable. They have no character, nothing to do with the people. They just smile and wave, smile and wave. Hey, how much is that car ride costing? How much is your jet costing? How much of the taxpayers' money is going on that? Oh, really now? I don't care for that, yeah? Harry comes out and says, you know what? I want to be a man. I want to do my thing. No, I don't want to live off the taxpayers' money. Me, I'm strong, I'm young, I'm fit. I can do this. I got my wife, I got my pit with them, I don't want to live off the taxpayers. What do you mean? How dare you disgrace this family? What do you mean you don't want to live off the taxpayers' money, Harry? How dare you? You want to work? You want to earn your own living? Good God, what is wrong with the man? Look, you already started penalising him for that, yeah? Harry is the only royal member, I think, that is a human being, that comes across as a human being, And at the end of the day, yeah, he might have had some trouble here and there. He's a little bit rough around the edges, but, we like that, We're a little bit rough around the edges too sometimes, and we can relate to that, okay? And at the end of the day, he's genuine. He's just genuine. Now, I know I got many different, normally I wouldn't wear two different patterns at once, but I can, darling. I'm fabulous, I'm an artist, okay? So I have artistic license. I can wear whatever the hell I want, okay? Shit. But, I have a feeling, though, if I had more than 4 hours sleep last night, I might not have wore this. Any goddamn way. As I was saying, yeah, it's deep. It is so sad. It is so sad what's going on right now. But I am very glad that Piers comes with this kind of, how dare you? And it couldn't possibly be true. And Harry and Meghan is just like, this is our reality. Piers, you were not there. You were not there. You don't know what the hell happened. You don't know how the hell it went down. You just don't know. And yet you're swearing for them. As I said, again, those jewels in the Queen's crown, they come from where? Who got paid for them? Oh, that's right. Nobody got paid for them. They just got stolen out of Africa like whole heap of other things. What's in our museums over here? Oh, that's right. Mummies and esophaguses. Sorry, not esophaguses. What do you know the word I'm thinking of. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. But you've gone to Africa and dug up people's grandparents and great grandparents, dug their graves up. Can you imagine this, huh? Can you imagine this? Can I go to the graveyard now and dig up your grandma? Huh? I can do it, but I'm going to get locked up in a madhouse as soon as I do it, or I'm going to get flung in prison straight away, yeah? Oh, but it's okay for British to go there, because I come in the name of Elizabeth. Oh, I can dig up your grandparents, to hell with them resting in peace. You're coming back to England with me so we can charge people some money to look at your golden arse. You didn't know England was racist. Stop the foolishness, man. Of course you knew this. You knew it. Again, the sugarcane industry. Do you know how much wealth comes from the sugarcane industry? Do you know England could not be England? It couldn't be Great Britain without these things being in place. Sugarcane industry in Jamaica, from how many years to how many years? Decades, yes? Decades. Who got paid? What did Jamaica get out of that? Hey! Nothing, oh! Nonsense! You didn't know England was racist. Stop the bull crap. Stop it. Stop telling lies. Hey, me, yeah? Look me, yeah? I'm literally, I'm 5'4", yeah? Check the levels. And I only weigh 8 stone, yeah? Check the levels. Do you know how much time police has roughed me up on the road? I don't have a criminal record, you know. I'm not a thief. I don't sell drugs. I just do my thing. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but just do my thing, yeah? I don't have no criminal record. But guess what, brethren? Tree time! They done draped my black ass up on the floor. I've had 12 officers surround me, telling me, get off the bike! Get off the bike! I was like, damn, what did I do? And as I said, not a motorbike, you know. Not a motorbike. A bicycle. A bicycle. Oh. Hear what, yeah? The light changed, and I stopped at the red light. A bicycle, yeah? Not a motorbike, a bicycle. I stopped at the red light, even though a lot of bicycles don't even pay attention to the traffic lights because you don't really have to, yeah? But at the end of the day, I stopped. I was being a good citizen. But guess what? My tire was on the line. On the line that, I'm not on the junction, but my tire is on the line. Some of the cars that are there that actually had to go and pass a driving test and do road knowledge and all this and pass their test. There's no test for riding a bicycle. But some of those people that done that, their tire was over it too. No, but I'm the one that got drapes the rascal up, okay? 12 officers telling me, get off the bike! Get off the bike! Shit. Let me tell you something. You didn't know England was racist. You didn't know England was racist. Hey, let me tell you another thing, yeah? One time a white man broke into my yard, yeah? It was my birthday, happened a couple years ago, yeah? I was in my bed. In my bed. Now, check the levels, yeah? I had went out the night before, like little raving and things, so I came home maybe about, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So, like, the morning after 12 o'clock was my birthday, but I had went to celebrate that night, as the birthday's coming in. Okay? In the club and everything, got home, a little bit rowdy, eventually I go to my bed, I got a little bit of alcohol in my system, like, whoo, it's my birthday, okay? Check the levels, brethren. Check these levels. Normally, I don't even let my son stay out on a college night because them time he was in college and thing. But, alright, that night I had allowed him to stay at his girlfriend's house. So, when I heard like a little bit of noise and stuff at the front door, I figured, okay, my son must have forgot something for college. He's come to pick up, a folder or whatever he needs for college. All right, check the levels. So I didn't really, and like I say, I had just come from the club. So, the bass is still thumping in my head. The alcohol still in my system and them things there. And I'm happy, I'm elated. It's my birthday and these things. Check the levels, brethren. It was not my son, Brethren, two people broke into my yard, two white people, a white man and a woman. Now, the white man came in my room, what hour I knew, yeah, I'm in my bed laying down, and then I hear stuff coming up, someone come upstairs. Now I'm still thinking it's my son, yeah? But then my bedroom light turns on. Because it was winter time, although it was the morning, yeah, my birthday's in the winter time, yeah, so it was December, so even though it was early morning, it was dark, you know, like the sun hasn't come up yet. It was about 7 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, something like that. So then the light comes on. Like, wait a minute, my youth don't do that. My youth don't just roll up in my bedroom and be like, wow, go on and turn on light. And no, he don't do that. My son is a good boy. He'll be like, hey, mom, you know what I mean? That's how he rolls, you know what I'm saying? That's how I raised his ass, okay? So then when I saw the light flick on, and then the door starts pushing open, bear you in mind now, I'm a little bit tipsy still, and then next thing I see is this hooded figure coming in with his white face, and it's like this knife, and this blood clot buckle. I'm like, ah! Who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? Brethren, don't you know? I nearly wet, Brethren, I nearly shitted myself. Anyway, when I shouted out, first of all, the guy squeezes this liquid sort of thing, yeah? And he's like, I thought it was acid, you know what I mean? So I just put up my quilt like that. Don't look at my armpits, I ain't shaved today. But yeah, I just put my quilt up like that and shit. It's just hair, bitches. Y'all got hair too. But yeah, so I put the quilt like that because I didn't want the acid to get on me. But then at the end of the day, I knew like acid is gonna burn even through the quilt too, so you gotta be quick. And I need to keep my eyes on this fool, like a spider. You know when you see a spider, you have to keep eye contact with it, because the moment you go and get the broom or something to go brush it out, it's gonna run away, and then you don't know where it is, and then you don't want to spend that day in that room anymore because you don't know where the spider is. So I couldn't let this strange intruder in my yard out of my eyesight, and also I didn't want the acid to burn through my quilt and get on my arms. So then I done that, blocked it, then flashed it off, yeah, jumped out the bed and thing, and I'm like, I can't remember exactly what, but you know, I'm like, what the fuck? This man's like, where's Marcus? Where's Marcus? I'm like, ain't no Marcus here, motherfucker. Don't nobody named Marcus live here. Like, oh, you lied. Tell me where Marcus is. So if you don't get your ass out of here, started banging on the wall to my neighbor's house. I was like, help! Anyway, thank God my neighbor's an angel, you know, and she really is an angel because she worked for the NHS as well. She was saving y'all asses in them COVID streets, baby. So check the levels though, yeah. Yeah. So that was that. He ran out, all this shit, and all the then while he was up there and this dialogue was going on, this is when I heard movement downstairs, so I know somebody was downstairs like ruffling through my belongings and stuff. But at the same time, you know, he ran out after I started banging on the door, and I said, "Get out! Get out! Get out!" So like man got shook in it, man just ran out and thing. So but boy, that was the quickest way to get sober, boy. All the alcohol left my system, baby, believe that. Anyway, so that was that, yeah. I'm the police and thing, yeah. Police come here. I don't even know why I bother ringing the police. I swear on my life, that was a waste of my time, eh? It was a waste of my phone bill. At least they didn't really charge me for the call, it's a 999 call, but it was a complete and utter waste of time to phone them, okay? Anyway, they came out, done what they're doing for a little time, like dirtying up all my place with their little, what you call it, the forensics things, when they got the little duster and the black dust trying to get fingerprints and whatever. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, at least they're going to investigate, they're going to find this mofo, and you know, we going to get to the bottom of this stuff. What the hell are you doing in my yard, blood? Why are you in my yard? Why are you in my bedroom? Like, put Jesus Christmas yardos. Anyway, that was that. Police was there for a good little while and everything like that. They said a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, they took my bed sheets as well, like my quilt cover, because he had sprayed this stuff on, the substance on there. So they took that for forensics as well. My nice sheet set from IKEA. White with nice all different colors and stuff. You know, I got good taste. Shit. Anyway, they took all that shit, took the fingerprints, and left this place all black and dusty and shit. Gave me cleaning to do on my damn birthday. You know what I'm saying, dog? Anyway, I was determined not to let it spoil my birthday. So after they left, I just took a shower and I said, I'm starting this day again. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, we starting over. We doing a do-over. You know what I'm saying? Am I getting greasy and shit? Damn. Yeah, I said I'm doing a do-over, you know, so I started again. And so I did have a nice birthday eventually, but it just didn't start out great. But anyway, guess what, blood? Guess what? And this is why I say it was a complete waste of time to call the police. Yeah. About just under a month later, I didn't hear anything from them. Yeah, nobody said anything. At that time, they said we'll get in touch with you. We'll let you know what's going on and developments. I didn't hear anything for just about a month. So I called them after it was about three and a half weeks, something like that. And I was like, yeah, this is Miss Blair. I'm just inquiring about, the investigation, and did you find any matches with the fingerprints and stuff like that? They was like, oh, no, we didn't find no matches, and no, that case is closed down. I was like, how you mean it's closed down? What do you mean the case is closed? So what? You didn't say nothing to me. It's not even, you didn't even look for 30 days, mofo. Not even 30 days. Check the levels, yeah. In England, we got this channel called radio channel LBC, London Broadcasting, whatever. They was talking about stuff the other day. I can't remember what it was about, what the main topic was, but it was about feeling British. This was along on the, not Black Lives Matter thing, but there was some racist stuff going on once again. And their talk show was about, how do you feel British and everything. Brethren, here's someone to me on the radio station. Or the actual person who was doing the broadcast, he didn't want to address what I said about this police incident. So he brought someone else on who sounded black, but actually in talking, he revealed he was not black. Anyway, they just kind of put someone on who they thought was going to oppose what I said. So it was like, but actually you're talking to everyone on here, so why would you bring someone else on my phone call? I've listened to other people. I've been online waiting to listening to other people. So why are you bringing someone else on my phone call now? Because you don't want to deal with it. So you brought someone else who you think is of the same ethnicity as me to try to contradict what I'm saying. Say, oh, well, just because you think there's racism here, here's another black person, and they think that you're totally wrong. But it wasn't a black person, yeah? So, again, like Piers, you're being very dismissive. London Broadcasting, LBC, bull crap, yes? You pick and select, yes? You pick and select who is going to get to speak. I listened to the man talk about sailing on on his cruise, listening to Rod Stewart, feeling British. That's what feeling British meant to him. This was an older white man, yes? And feeling British to him was being somewhere in Spain, whatever, in his cruise, and he heard my man come on the radio about, I am sailing, I am sailing. That's what made him feel English, yeah? That man was on the phone for about 20 minutes on the radio talking, yeah? And the man who was on the radio presenter who gave him plenty time to talk about this. But when I came on talking about an issue, which is why people feel that there's racism in here, i.e. I called the police, and in less than a month, somebody's entered my bedroom with weapons and acid, and in less than a month, you've closed the damn case down. Don't tell me that there's no blood clot racism here. Don't tell me that shit. Hear the person, oh, you're lucky the police came any at all. I'm lucky the police came any at all. Hey, are you not the ones who call yourself first world country? Yeah? And this is democracy. And the only difference between us and those so-called quote-unquote third world countries that are so backwards is that, you have a system here that runs well. So what? Why should I be lucky that the police came any at all? Don't chat shit, bruv. Don't talk nonsense. Yeah? They didn't know. The royal family they didn't know there was racism here. They didn't know that racism runs rife here. Can you imagine? They say they didn't know. They say they never knew. Shoot. But let me tell you something. You need to know. You need best to know. Okay? England is the mother of racism. And she looks after it and nurtures it very well. Now, I'm not going to say out my mouth that Elizabeth is racist. I don't know Elizabeth. I never met Elizabeth. Me and her never sat down and had tea and crumpets before. You get me? But I will say this. A lot of the wrongs that have been done by the royal family and a lot of things that have been stolen from Africa, a lot of they've used so many of the so-called colonies they've had, Jamaica being one of them. I am of Jamaican parentage, so that's why I bring this up, yeah? They used Jamaica, yes, like a farm. And now, today, you will see like all the wealth and the riches that came from the sugarcane industry, the people in Jamaica didn't benefit anything from that. So, I'm not going to tell you Elizabeth is racist, yeah? But I'm going to tell you the things that have been done wrong by their family, she's made no damn effort to correct it. No effort at all whatsoever. Okay? So, you never knew that there was racism in England. Stop them, man. Let me put my shade back on, cause I feel tired. My eyes, I know they swollen and whatnot. Like I said, I couldn't find my damn eyelashes. Anyway, when I first went to America, which I think was what was it in the 90s? It was in the 90s. Was it in the 80s? Anyway, yeah, I've been around. Don't wash my skin. I know, baby, I look good and everything, cause I come from good genes, I wore good stock. But at the same time, yeah, I think it was like either the early 90s or late 80s that no, it wasn't the 80s. Wait, hold on. How old am I now? God damn it. Anyway, that's a long time. I think it was early 90s. I was in America. I went to Rock Island Elementary School. And Miss D Hart, all right now. I remember when I went there. First of all, I was supposed to be like I think for my age group, because it was like 10 years old. And they said, okay, she's 10 years old, she's going to third grade. And my mom was like, no, she's not in a third grade. Give her a test. My mom don't really talk like that, but she's from Kingston, so I just, it was more like, no, I don't think so, She's quite a bright girl, so give her a test and then you see if she really should go in third grade. Anyway, the principal of them, they gave me a newspaper and she's like, read this article or read this paragraph. So I read the paragraph. She's like, oh, okay, you can go to fifth grade. So, all right, that's how I got to be in Miss D Hart class. Miss D Hart with all that booty. Lord, hey, coming from England, I had never seen an ass like that before in my life. I was 10 years old. I was like, God damn. I didn't even know booties came in their size. I just never seen that shit before. We didn't have them here in London, you see, darling. Well, now we catching up, but back then, we weren't rolling like that. Anyway, I remember on my first day in Miss D Hart's class, she was like, class, now we have a new student. Her name is Kareem, and she's coming from England, and I want you to welcome her. And the boy stood up. His name was Donald. I'll never forget this as long as I live. I don't know, Donald Presley, I believe. Hey, Donald, if you out there, hold up, man. Peace be unto you, my brother. And so, he said, he's like, England? England? I didn't know they had black folks in England. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? A clever young man, like in school, educated and such like, living in a modern country, in a modern time, with television and such like, and he didn't know there was black people in England. Check them levels. Check them levels, brethren. You know why? Because when England is showing England, they don't show us. When England is showing the NHS, the National Health Service, they don't show the large percentage of African and Caribbean and Asian nurses and doctors. They don't show that. They're not proud to show that. But I'm going to tell you, this wouldn't be Great Britain without our contribution. When they're showing the wars and all the stuff that took place, they don't show you how many of the soldiers was from our colonized countries. They don't show you that shit. Yeah? You didn't know England was racist. You didn't know. Man, shit. Yes, you did. And if you didn't, at least now you know. Okay? Don't ever get it twisted. England is the mother of America. So if y'all got some burned, die-hard racists and Ku Klux Klan there, you know we got it here because we the mama. Australia, England is the mother of Australia too. In the beginning of Australia's time, it was all the murderers, the rapists, and the thieves from England that got shipped over to Australia because they didn't want them here no more. So they shipped all the ruffians and all the the scoundrels and the excuse me, all the teeth in her arseholes, they put them on a ship, all the prostitutes, all the unsavory characters, they put them on a ship and there's like ship their ass out to Australia. And that's how white people came to be in Australia. That is why that is the people that wiped out the Aborigines, yeah? That is England is the mum. Look, I'm teaching you today. Now I ain't no damn teacher, but I know a little bit of something. And y'all talking about you didn't know? You didn't know? Well, shit, now you do. Okay? They didn't know. Oh my goodness. Look, Harry, Meghan, I don't even know what to say to y'all. Just hold on to God's unchanging hand, okay? Okay? Oh my Lord, have mercy. I feel it for you. I do. Hey, Harry, blood, I take my hat off to you, yeah? I take my hat off to you. You have proven to be more of a man than your father has ever and will ever be. Yeah? Because you about your business, partner. He out there, like, this my woman, this my children's, and I'll be damned if y'all gonna be making my woman feel some kind of way. No, you ain't gonna be having her up in this palace and trying to treat her on with little digs and little remarks and all this. No. I see that shit, and I'm not gonna be like my dad and ignore it. I'm going to do what my dad should have done for my mom. I'm gonna be that husband. I'm gonna be your rock. I'm gonna be your provider, child. I'm gonna be your protector. Even if I need to protect you from my old ass, mean ass grandmama. Now, grandma ain't gonna say the word, but grandma gonna put the word out. Elizabeth don't do it. If I was a queen, I wouldn't do my dirty work. You put the word out, innit? You delegate shit. You delegate shit. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna be the one to say, that baby too black to be using my damn security. You got me fucked up. She ain't gonna say it. She ain't gonna be the one to say it, but she'll pass that message on down through one of them other ones and let it be known. Okay? Harry, I take my hat off to you. Meghan, hold on, girl. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. And you got you a good man, though. I know you must have threw it on his ass, girl. You done whooped it. All right, I'm sorry. But, y'all know I ain't lying. When it's good, it's just good, okay? You know, love will always conquer. Love will always conquer. And I'm so glad that you guys have found real love in each other. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And I mean, good God, she looked very light-skinned anyway. You know, if you don't look too hard, you could even just brush past and think she white anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or Hispanic or kind of, you know, they kind of, wait up. What if he married a bitch like me? But my black ass, my shiny black ass. Elizabeth would have had a heart attack. Good God Almighty. Give me my bow and arrow. Get out of here, you heathen bitch. Oh Lord, I feel it for you, look. I feel it for you, look. How can we say that we're moving towards a better future? Black Lives Matter was a massive movement, not just in America, but worldwide. Yes? How can we say that we're moving forward into a new century with, you know, new awareness and we're putting old-fashioned tainted racism and stinking white supremacy on the back? But how can we say that when these things are still going on? Yeah? Why, royal family, why are you throwing parties for the media? Why? Ain't you begging some favoritism there? Ain't you encouraging them to mess with her? Brethren, stop acting stupid, yeah? We know these games, yeah? We know you see these little things they are trying? We see you, eh? And it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Piers Morgan, brethren, you need a course. You need a course in how to deal with people. You need some people management, not people management, what do you call it? Nigga, you need some social skills. Because you ain't got no social skills. But you see, you are a prime example of that arrogance of, I won't even call it a stereotype because it's real. Pompous, old, middle-class white men who think they know every damn thing about every damn thing and everybody, and if they don't know it, then it ain't true. Shut your ass up! Shut your ass up! Oh, I'm so glad that time that woman cussed your ass out. What was her name? She was a mean ass woman. I wouldn't want her cussing me out, but I was glad when she read you like a book, honey, from the front to the end and back again, honey. Or when you was on that Donald Trump show. You deserved it thoroughly. Thoroughly. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make that my screensaver. It gives me a warm feeling inside. Look here. If y'all Harry and Meghan, Piers don't shut his mouth up, go call that woman. What's her name? What's that woman's name? I can see her face. Hold on, let me get my thing. Cause it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Yeah, I can see her face. What's her name again? Oh man. It's not Condoleezza Rice. I know it ain't Condoleezza Rice, but she kind of looked she looked a little bit like her. What was her name? Come on, get off Scrabble. Yes, I play Scrabble, darling. Hey, are you not familiar? Wait, I gotta show you. Are you familiar with this? Yeah, Scrabble Go. Wait, can you see it? Lord, oh, you can see it just like, Lord, come. All right, that ain't important. That's for another time. Okay, Scrabble Go, coming for your ass. Hey, Charlie. Right, but what was I saying? Yeah, the woman who did cuss out Pierce's clot. Yeah, so Harry and Meghan, if you're having problems with his ass, because he just don't know when to stop. He proper doesn't know when to stop. He just talks over everyone. I hate when people are doing interviews and he asks a question and then they just start chatting and they won't even let the person answer the damn question. Why did you ask the question if you already think you know the bloody answer? Since you're such a know-it-all, just don't even waste your breath asking a question, yeah? Because you already know, right? Pierce, you're so annoying. God, you know, like the bits of, what you call that crap? You know, when your bread starts going off. You know, you've got a good loaf of bread there, and then bits of mold just comes. That's how I feel about you, Pierce. No, seriously, you're just not right. Don't tell me we're back on the thing there, you know. No, I think you had pressed the on the advert, so it was telling you about the advert. Right, let me see. I can see it. Piers Morgan gets Cosa. Wait, no, what's it? Oh, gets owned. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, who's it? No, not this. I want the one under Trump. They're talking about your modern owns. One by Trisha Goddard, Stan Collymore. Let me see. Shola. Oh yeah, I like the one with Shola as well. But blood, you've been getting red in it. And who's this by communists? A fiery debate over Trump's UK visit. Anyway, no. I want to talk about let me be more specific. Gets owned. No, I won't put gets coast out on Trump. Yeah, let me see if that comes up. Right, not by Trump. That's the show there, but it was a woman that tore him a new asshole. Woo! She tore him a new hole for real, child. I was like, damn. I know you feel like yay small. Damn. Please, what was that woman's name? Oh, let me see. Has the Queen addressed it now? Meghan Markle and Harry's fallout. Father says she's a manipulator. What the hell? Nah, it'll come to me. Anyway, if you don't know it, you can put it down in the comment section. But I know it's gonna come up soon. I can see if who is that? That's Wesley Snipes. Ooh, you look different, bro. All right, yeah, I suppose age is coming on. You look good still for his age. You look good. You look good. Nah, man. What was that show called anyway? That was The Apprentice. All right, in it was The Apprentice. So if I take that out, on The Apprentice, The Apprentice. No, the fuck I'm saying. Oh, did Alan Sugar cuss you out too? Oh, bloody. How come so much people? You see, you're such an asshole. It's not just me. You upset many people. You rub them the wrong way. You rub them the wrong way, darling. I don't know. Anyway, I can't. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Omarosa. I'm gonna call her ass. Woo, Piers. How's your asshole doing? Would you like a new one? Let me call Omarosa. Hello, Omarosa. Lord have mercy. Don't get me goddamn started. Well, do actually do. Anyway, yeah. I just couldn't believe that people were shocked. I was shocked that you were shocked. So, like, don't be shocked, okay? You need to look at how much England has stolen from Africa. Anybody who wasn't, maybe it might not have been done on her watch, which a lot of it was anyway. But even if it weren't done on your watch, you have the power to make things right. You can give things back. Things that don't belong to you, you can give them back to their rightful owner, but you choose not to. Don't tell me you didn't know they're racist, because anybody that thieves from another nation and has their prominent artifacts and stuff, and the what you call it, the bodies of their ancestors, they have no respect for black lives. Yeah, not a drop. Only when it comes to them making money off of a black life. Okay? That's the only time, yeah? When William was talking a few years ago about preserving the animals in Africa, chatting about they have to do whatever is necessary to make sure they preserve the wildlife. If that means getting rid of the people who are hunting them. I've been to Africa before. I didn't see no African peoples with lion heads on their wall, or rugs made out of lion skin or tiger skin. I didn't see that. I didn't see them with rhinoceros heads on there. It's you lot that do that, yeah. But you pay you like to keep the people in poverty, so you can offer them a little shekels to go and mine your gold, to go and do this, or go kill that animal, bring you a rhinoceros horn, bring you an elephant tusk. It's you lot. But you like to turn things around. They are extremely narcissistic. So it doesn't make, it's not surprising to me one bit that they should turn around and say, oh, it's Meghan that was bullying us. Shut your ass up. She don't even know no goddamn body. She was a stranger in a foreign land, in a foreign home, in a foreign building with all you cold-ass lizard people that have no warmth at all. Yes? And you say she bullied you? Shut your ass up. We know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. Okay? And we know Elizabeth ain't gonna allow nobody to roll up in her yard and be this in her yard. Like, I'm the queen of my kingdom. Can't nobody roll up in here and diss me. My yard ain't even half as crisp as Lisbeth's yard. So I know she ain't having it. Don't get it twisted, you know. Don't get it twisted. Lisbeth's a gangster, you know. One of them gangster grannies. There go my gangster granny right there. That's my gangster granny. Yeah, don't get it twisted. There's some old women of fortitude, you know. They roll their sleeves up and get on with it, man. So she won't be having nobody come up in her house bullying no goddamn body. Yes? Kate? Kate? I know you feel away in it. We see through you too. It's so sad. You can still turn things around. We don't actually hate you yet. But if you carry on the same way, it's alright. The hate will be on the way. We don't really like your ass. I'll put it bluntly. We don't like your ass, Kate. When you first came in, we gave you a clean slate. We was willing to try with you, you know. But, like, you just got this way about you. And I know when it came to Meghan, you was feeling some kind of way. I would feel a way, too, if I got married to William, who's supposed to be the next king, and I thought I found the love of my life, and everything was all so wonderful, and I had my first baby, second baby, and then I found out that the nigga is cheating on me. What? What? You got extra pussy on the side? But I'm a princess! I'm a princess, damn it! You're not supposed to cheat on me! I'm Lily White! My cheat on me? How dare you? I'm Kate, damn it. Don't nobody give a damn, bitch. Okay, I'm sorry to put it to you, but, welcome to the world of real women. Men cheat on you no matter how good your stuff is. Okay? Look at Holly Berry. Look at Holly Berry. She can't even hold a man. Bitch, you ain't no Holly Berry. So if Holly Berry get cheated on, you know your ass is gonna get cheated on, Kate. Okay? Because you don't look half as good as Holly Berry. Okay? I mean, you ain't ugly. I ain't saying you ugly. But you ain't no Holly Berry. So in that way, what I'm saying now, you was jealous. I believe you was in your feelings, Kate. I believe it. I do. Because Harry actually loves his wife. The shame of it. So what, they didn't just get married for money? They didn't just get married for status? She's not just gold digging. He actually loves her. She actually loves him. And they're actually in love. Sacrilege. I can't take it. I can't take it. Bitch, you was in your feelings. You was jealous because your husband ain't got no hair on the top. And he out there with community peen. You thought you was gonna have a special royal marriage, and it ain't special. He treating you like Annie, Sandra, and Bev off the street, blood. You might as well be on Tottenham High Road, the way you're getting treated. Lord have mercy, child. Oh, don't get me started. Well, actually, you can. But this shit is just fabulous to me. I'm shocked that you lot are shocked. I'm really shocked that you're shocked. So she sent flowers. If I was in the house with Meghan and Harry, and I seen them flowers come through the door, and I seen your little name on it, bitch, I'd have threw that shit straight in the bin. I wouldn't even have let them know that you sent that shit. I was she's sending the poison. Straight away. In the name of Jesus, I bind it. I bind that spirit. Get out of here. We know mind fucks, yeah. We know when you're trying to mess with someone's mind, yeah. Be quiet, because you really could have opened up and spoke about it and not took her side, but at least told more of the truth. You were silent. Your women in there, in this big, come on, we know it's like a big cold dragon slayer in there, yeah. And you was new, like little fresh meat in there too, and you had to go through your shit too. You know what I mean? And you offered very little solace for her. Are you racist too? Or you were just jealous that she actually has a marriage based on love, where you just have a marriage that's based on your name or your upbringing? That nigga don't like you. I know he's not. Now, some people say to me, why are you calling a white man a nigger? Now, at the end of the day, nigger has nothing to do with color. Absolutely nothing to do with color. For those of you uneducated fools, okay? Yes, baby, it's 2021, and I told you I'm an artist. I can dress how I want. I can say what the hell I want. Okay? I have artistic license to do so. So yeah, I mean, you getting treated like all the rest of the women on the high road, on the high street, and you was in your feelings that she's actually loved. Piers, why do you keep talking about the fact that Meghan has cut off her family, some of her family members, and she moved. People move on in life. And to be honest, if that was my daddy, I'd have cut that motherfucker off too. Okay? I won't feel no kind of way. No kind of way. So what you trying to say? She just moved through life and she just take what she want and then she just throw you away? That's what you're saying she's gonna do with Harry, yeah? Talk about she's spoiling the institution. You see, there you go, Piers. You're making an assumption. That institution has been spoiled long time ago. Long time ago. And it had nothing to do with her. Ever since you done that dumbass, what was that game show when they had the royals trying to do some, you remember it? They had flags and horses and if they was trying to do some like old-fashioned jousts and some kind of games, fun and game. You lot cheapened the shit from then. And as a matter of fact, we know that you're based on lies. We know that the whole royal family is based on lies. That's not, Windsor is not their real name. They're actually of German, or, what you call it? Their origins are German. Be real. Tell the truth. If the royal family told the truth, people would have a lot more respect for them. But because they still lie and because they still harbor stolen goods, we don't have no respect for you, huh? When you can tell the truth, when you can rectify your wrongs from the past, then we will consider respecting you. Just because you're sick in the head and you want to believe that you were built on some great empire, we're not all sick with you, okay? We know the reality. So we will deal with you like the sick patient who is, in their world of schizophrenia, because that's what you are, living in your world of schizophrenia. But it's only that you have the money and the power to get the police to bust our ass so that we must play your game as well and pretend that you are some great, government and force and a great structure of order and honor. Honor? Honor. Americans and everybody else in the world who thought England was with lords and ladies that drink tea at 4 o'clock and crumpets, come off it. That's not so. There's no Mr. Darcy here, okay? Mr. Darcy and all them people there from Downton Abbey and their thing. Nobody lives like that, blood. Nobody lives like that. Some people try to live that life and they do a lot of unscrupulous things to get money to try to maintain that life. But it's only a matter of time before the house of cards goes falling down, and you lot got way more important things to be dealing with than Harry and Meghan's interview. Do you know what I'm saying? You want to go look about the paedophile boy, haven't you? And that you want to put your energy into. You hear me, I say? Oh, Lisbeth? You can call me, I can give you some good advice. Tell you how to keep your children on the hand. My boy is a good boy. Very good man. Turned into a better, and I was a single parent, don't you know? I had help from extended family, but I'm a single parent. And my boy has turned out most fabulous. So if you need some help, Elizabeth, with some tips on how to straighten out your son and your grandchildren and how you can maintain a good relationship with them, or how you can look at it differently without being an evil ass bitch, then you can call me. You can call me. I know you got my number, cause they were on me talking about I got a text message. You have been invited to receive your COVID-19 vaccination. I didn't give you my damn number. I'm 40-something years old and y'all ain't never been on my phone yet inviting me to a goddamn thing. But y'all found my number then? Man, kick rocks. So Elizabeth, I know you can get my number if you want to. You want to talk about it, baby? We can do that, okay? I got some real good tips. I've been around the world now, I done picked up a thing or two. Anyway, y'all, it's getting long and shit. What that is, 57 minutes shit. I just came to talk with y'all for a little while. Oh, Lord. I'm going to go look for my eyelashes. I'm going to give up on them eyelashes, actually. I'm just going to buy me a new pair. I got eyelashes anyway. They not bad shit. But, yeah, I just want to let y'all know I was shocked that you were shocked. And since you were shocked, I had to come and fill y'all in. Okay? Y'all better do y'all homework on England. England is not the land of lords and ladies like they would like to portray on television, okay? And Donald, remember you said you didn't know they had black folks in England? There's plenty of us here, darling. We're the backbone of this damn place, but they just don't give us the recognition we damn well deserve. So I'm here to fill you in on some of the truth, alright? Alright, sweetheart? Shit. Right, don't be surprised. England is the mother of racism, and she keeps it thriving. She feeds it regularly. She sells weapons to many nations, to keep certain wars ongoing. Oh, yes, she does. And she continues to steal natural resources from countries once colonized by her. That she was so nice to let go of, Oh, yeah. Oh, independent. No, they're all independent now. They can do what they like. As long as it suits what the Queen thinks and what the governments here think. I said they're independent. Yeah, they can do what they like. As long as you follow these rules. You didn't know. Quit lying. Yes, you did know. Piers Morgan, I'm calling Amarosa on your ass. You ready for a new asshole? All right, here it comes.